Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. One number, two ways. Which method will you choose in the interview? So today's Python interview coding question is, how do you find the factorial of a number using both iterative and recursive method? So now let's see what is the factorial of a number n is. As we know, n factorial is nothing but n multiplied by n minus 1 multiplied by n minus 2 so on till multiplied by 1. For example, 5 factorial is nothing but 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, and 0 factorial by definition it's 1. Try to give a solution for this using two methods. Another one is using recursion. So let's see both the approaches. So now let's see the iterative approach. I will just define one function, factorial iterative, and I will take n as an input, that is a number. So I will just define the base cases, that is if n less than 0, then we need to return undefined for negative numbers. So now we'll take one variable result and we will assign to 1, not to 0, because if you multiply any number with 0 it will become 0. So we have to take 1 as a result, and we will take for loop for I in range of 1 comma n plus 1. So let's say we have given a 5 as an input. It will start from 1 till n plus 1, that is 5 plus 1, that is 6. So it will go from 1 to 5, and we will say result star equals to I. That means we will multiply the results value with the I value. Now we'll return result. So now let's just call this function factorial iterative and we'll say 5 as an input. So let me execute this. It gave 1, instead it should be 120. Okay, let's debug. So for I in range n plus 1 result star, okay, here we need to specify I value, not 1. So let me run this again. So we have got 120. Let's say if we pass 0, it will give 1 because we have assigned result value to 1. Now we will solve this same problem using recursive method. So I will define another function, define factorial recursive, and here also I will take n as an input, and I will write the same condition, that is if n is less than 0 we will return undefined for negative numbers. Now we'll say if n equals to 0 or n equals to 1, here we need to specify the base cases, so that is return 1, otherwise return n multiplied with, we'll call the recursive function again, and this time we'll pass n minus 1. Now we'll just call this function print factorial recursive and we'll pass 5 as an input. I will comment this. Let me execute. As you can see, we got 120. So if we pass 0, we got 1. If we say minus 12, we got undefined for negative numbers. And that's two ways to calculate factorials. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more content. See you in the next video. Until then, happy coding.